This was meant to be. The two of you coming together was part of a plan for man to be with woman and for woman to be with man.
Love has always been the kind of thing that knocked me off my feet.
She comes into my work, I'm a bartender at the Junction, and she would come in with some of her girlfriends and they'd hang out. You know, we chit-chatted a couple times.
He was funny and he's loud and he's just like always had a smile on his face. I was like, I just need to know that guy. That's why I was so attracted to him, because he was so, everyone loved him. And one of my girlfriends was the host there at the time. And I just reached out to her and I said, who is your bartender? Why don't you tell me about this guy? And she's like, next time I see him, I'll tell you I have a crush on him. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm 34, I think I could do this on my own. So I went stalking and I messaged him.
Chelsea made the first move. She messaged me and said, hey, like, remember me? And of course I remembered her. I remember the drink that she'd order. She was the only person that would get a drink, and she'd get a double rose garden. I just remember thinking like, oh, she's beautiful, she's really tall. I like tall girls.
And the following Tuesday, we went on our first date.
I knew Chelsea was the one when I saw her walking up on her very first date. She had these pants with massive rips in them, and I just knew it was already right then and there.
It definitely was love at first sight. I was driving into his apartment complex and I looked up, and it was that feeling that everyone talks about, like, well, you'll know. I'm like, well, okay, you know, whatever. So we go to dinner, and he gets up to go to the bathroom in the middle of dinner, and my first impression was just like, I don't know, I can't stop smiling. And I text my best friend, and I said, this is my last first date. And she's like, you've never said that before. I said, oh yeah, this is it. And I always say, like, the Junction has my heart.
I'm really excited about being married because it's gonna solidify our family. It's that family unit. And I feel like for the first time, I'm gonna be part of that again.
I think I'm just most excited about being able to share our love with everyone else.
It's you that I've been waiting for.
I'm a get-together person. I'm excited that all my friends, all her friends, all of our family, I mean, it's a party. I love it. The proposal went great. We wanted to do a gender reveal. We had a photographer coming to meet us at Vasquez Rocks, and she thought she was turning around to see the gender. And instead of seeing the gender smoke, she saw me on my knee, and it was great. It was perfect.
I think my brother Jake will cry.
That this could be the easiest thing if I'd let it. But I'm too afraid of.
I think David might cry. I think he will, maybe. He's a little sucker.
We're playing emotion roulette. We'll see how it turns out when it happens.
We might pull it together, he might. I don't know, I think he's gonna be excited, I hope.
You're not supposed to cry. We talked about this. Crying is okay.
I know, he told me he wasn't going to.
I didn't think I was.
David, love Chelsea with all of your heart. Listen to her when she's hurting, jump with her when she's celebrating, and as you seek the best for her, the best can be brought out of you. Give her your all. Chelsea, give him all the compassion and love that you got. And by doing so, you'll bring the best out of him for you and your family. David, do you promise to walk with, care, support, encourage, fight for, raise a family with, share in the peace that you have, and ultimately love Chelsea with all of your life?
I do.
Chelsea, do you promise to care, support, encourage, walk with, fight for, raise a family with, share in the loving, helping compassion you have, and ultimately love David with all of your life?
I do.
And with that being said, by the laws of the state of California and as a minister of the gospel, I now pronounce you husband and wife. David, you may kiss your bride. I want to present to you for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. David Bryant.
I'm Abby, I'm Chelsea's mom. I am just so blessed to have these two in my life. And David, I loved you the first minute I met you. One of the nicest gentlemen I've ever met. And Chelsea, you are everything to me. And I love you dearly. You bring me so much joy. I love you both.
My name is Rob, and I am David's oldest brother. I'd like to propose a toast to David and Chelsea. There were times in David's life where I didn't even know where he was. And now, not only do we know where he is, but we know where he's going. And his future looks incredible. And I wish you both the best in whatever direction life takes you. Cheers.
My name is Rebecca, and I'm Chelsea's older sister. As I reflected on the many years of our sisterhood, I was overwhelmed. I'm not even on the first paragraph. Chelsea embodies a sense of selflessness, sincerity, consistency, and reliability. She is as reliable as my father's '97 Toyota Avalon that I personally was driving up until a couple of years ago. We were taught to surround ourselves with good people, people who challenged us, and people whom we could trust, and this is exactly what Chelsea has found in David. He brings out the best in not only Chelsea, but in everyone around him. He is a bright light in our family, and we're so lucky to have him in our lives. I couldn't be happier for the both of you, and I feel so lucky to have been given this opportunity to speak tonight. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
You can have my heart. Oh, I know a love like this doesn't come around.
I love David because I've never met a nicer person. David's the nice guy. David likes everyone. He's everything I always wanted, but he's also everything that I never knew I needed.
I love Chelsea because, no matter what, good day, bad day, she's by my side. She makes me want to do life with her.
I just can't wait, to be with him forever.